Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and we're back for some more of the Paper Mario 1000 door on the Nintendo Switch. And if you did miss out during the last one, well, we want to continue onwards with more of what the great Boggly Tree has to offer, and we did have a whole lot of punies with us, but unfortunately, these punies just cannot just take a break. They have been recaptured once again by Lord Crump and the X-Nauts, and now we have to go and try to save them once again. But before we can actually go and do anything like that to go and even save these guys, well, we do have to get a brand new upgrade for Mario, and that is going to be with the Super Boots. And if you guys do go and see, well, we have to go through one of these puzzle prompts here, and we are going to have to do some puzzle coding just so that we can unlock out with the next type of doorway that is going to be here, so that we can at least get that Super Boots that we could go and pick up with. Now, these said Super Boots are going to be somewhat of a very handy dandy thing to be using throughout the most of the other parts of this said game, because there is going to be a lot of treasures and other rewards that we can go and find within this said type of using of the Super Boots, because we are allowed to ground pound, and this is how we'll be able to go and find some of the other secret hidden star pieces that are here within the game. Now, if you guys don't know about how the Nintendo Switch works here with the Paper Mario 1000 door, is that there is something new with these said star pieces, because previously before, these star pieces were just something here just to kind of just pick up while you go along within the game. I don't really know if there's any like too much things to do within the said currency of those said star pieces, but either way, here for this game though, is that if you ever do collect on with with the said type of star piece, you will be able to get like some really cool awesome rewards within like the concept design of like how this game was just going to be like coming out when it was heading through the GameCube type of way and other things, and that's going to be really cool, and I can't wait till we go and try to find where most of these are for what is going to happen here within the game. Now, with these two videos for our time, not only are we just going to be doing out here with Paper Mario 1000 door, but we're also, of course, going to be doing some more of what Final Fantasy X is going to be all about. We are going to be heading into a new location, though. Now, I want to say that this time around, we are going to be playing as Yuna within our way of the Via Perfistico area. I think that's how you pronounce it. I do not want to go and pronounce that out again, because I'm pretty sure I will probably mess it up the next time that I go and say it. But basically, that area in particular is like somewhat almost like in a way of like how Bavel Temple was all about, where we kind of had to go and try to pick up with like Bahamut and everything, and there was all these different dial type of pressing that we had to go and do. Now, this one here should actually at least be somewhat a little bit nicer in a way compared to the one with Titus, so we'll kind of see what happens from there. Now, mind you, we are going to have to do it solo-wise with Yuna for a little bit, but not to worry, we will be able to find some other partners along within our way here, because I'm pretty sure that we will kind of get like somewhat of like a split type of situation between the two teams that we're going to have right now, because Titus is going to be off with his own type of team with, I think, like Waka and Riku, and then we're going to have our own set team with like having Lulu and Kamari alongside with us. So at least the good thing is that we actually have two different type of stealing situations going on between our two parties together. But either way, I don't really want to go into like too much detail for what Final Fantasy X is all about, so we'll worry about that from when we go into that episode here. But for right now, we are here, continue onwards with more of what Paper Mario 1000 door is all about. And if you guys do go and see at this moment, is that we are going to have to drain out with that said water here and bring it all the way down into the part where we actually have to pick up with that other shine sprite, because originally before we couldn't really go and grab with the shine sprite here, but now with the water getting drained all the way down here below into this way, well, we now are going to be able to have that time of getting that shine sprite right here. And I want to say that there's not really too many other shine sprites here to be able to go and collect at this point in time right now. And here we go. Let's make sure that we jump on ahead, and just like that, we can go and do it. Now, just be careful of this water, because there is going to be a shark or something around over here that will kind of like try to gnaw at you, and you will lose a little bit of some HP while you're at it. And unfortunately, Mario is not a good swimmer at this point in time. I'm pretty certain that in Super Paper Mario, I want to say that you are allowed to go and swim throughout there, but you can only do that, I think, as Bowser, I believe. Well, actually, yeah, you can also do it as Mario as well, too, because I know that there's a set place where you can do some swimming as Mario. So, unfortunately, he doesn't have the ability to swim just yet. But that will at some point happen later on with another game. But here we go, and now with the way of us having this ground pounding mode, well, let's just go and smash on down from here, and now we just have to go and just kind of repeat the process here and just bring the punies down below. And now majority of this type of part, you guys are not going to have to go and see like too much of everything else, because since you guys already what it kind of saw from our way from the time that we were getting with the whole like super boot situation and doing some other type of way of like draining out the water and stuff, well, we're just going to edit out all that stuff there and just bring the Punies alongside with us to the other place that we do need to continue onwards with, and that is to the other little pipe area that was around over here. So we'll have to head through this way because we never really went through this area yet. And this will now lead us to a particular spot where we can actually place the 101 Punies in this location. And we are now one step closer into getting that brand new crystal star that we could go and pick up with, and hopefully try to add that into our inventory and move onwards to where chapter 3 is going to be. But unfortunately, I know that here in our way, grabbing out with a crystal star that easy is not going to be as a piece of cake as it is, because if you guys don't know, well, we do have a said boss battle that is going to be coming up pretty much soon within our way, and that is going to have to be with Magnus Von Grapple, which again, really not that hard of a boss, as we do have Flurry, and we should be able to just at least blow away all the different missiles that this guy's going to be doing. So hopefully, with fingers crossed, that we'll be able to do that for the next episode that comes around over here. So there's Lord Crump once again, and it seems like there is already 101 Punies again to go and get put on over here and placed on with that Puny Orb as well. And off goes Lord Crump here. And it seems like something's a little bit suspicious, because it seems like this guy has been getting himself set up for some sort of thing that's going to happen. Now, I don't really want to say exactly just yet what this man is going to be planning out on doing here with the Great Boggly Tree after once he goes and tries to do his due diligence of getting this type of crystal star. But there it is right there, looking all happy and friendly right there. So let's just try to make sure that we just go and try to pick that up as well while we're at it. Alright, so enough talking and just try to pick it up. Oh, well, there you go. That's what happens there, Flurry. You go and talk about it, and then unfortunately, Lord Crump just snatches it away. But we are getting ourselves a little bit more closer to the end of this episode, and just what I'm going to go and do is say is that here within the end of the video for our time, for the next episode, we are going to have to hopefully get on out of this Great Boggly Tree, because this man is going to be detonating this whole entire tree, and it's going to be ended up like some sort of Metroid situation. So hopefully at least we can somewhat survive throughout this whole entire area if we can. Now, not to worry, we have a whole heck of a lot of time. You should already be somewhat alright for where you need to go. But anyway, see you guys in the next one. And of course, peace.